In Oakland, it's a lot of violence encountered on a daily basis. But Oakland got no help, feel me? Just everybody for themselves. And everybody violent. They're not violent for no reason. The people is born with nothing for them and their family to survive, so they use violence for their advantage, using skills like robbery and burglary to take what they do not have from others. If you don't live in this violence, you would not know how to cope or survive under the circumstance. A person might suggest options like calling the authorities or avoiding the conflict in the first place, but it's not that simple. For one, recently, approximately 80 officers laid off the force of Oakland Police Department. In this city, homicides and attempted murder are highly frequent. These crimes is what you would call higher priority, and since they so frequent, large numbers of the officers work these cases. The city flooded with drugs like crack cocaine and heroin. These are also high-level crimes that seem to never cease. Oakland used so many officers to execute raids that there are few left to patrol the streets. There's just too much violence to combat it all. So crimes like burglary and armed robbery are considered low level, and officers do not respond. So if you arrived and your home has been ransacked, you must report to the police station, and officers will not come to your area. So, for me, we had no way. I witnessed many tragedies to people, including myself. Recently, someone was shot to death on a corner less than 2 blocks from my house. What was he supposed to do to protect himself when criminals also shoot at the police? So other options are to carry a firearm like everybody else and fight the violence with violence, or sit there and take it. And I don't think I can sit there and take it. But on the other hand, I'm not also a criminal. Now the authorities have eyes on me as a criminal ready to arrest me. You see, now I got their attention, which I would not be able to do if I was a victim. See, it's a loophole. You cannot be helped when you are a victim, but you can be arrested when you is a criminal. I really do not think this is fair considering the victim point of view. You get robbed more than likely multiple occasions with no repercussions for you or the assailant. So where do the people lead? It's like the third world country. Authorities don't work for you, but they work against you. Instead, if you would rather stand up for yourself, you are forced to become violent, and then they are more than willing to make an arrest and lock you in prison for maximum sentences. The actions is negative, but to the people that are doing it, results can be positive. For example, if I had no money in my pockets and my family is hungry, I would decide to use violence to my advantage since it will have a positive effect on me and my family. The same idea is there with the firearm. If I decide to carry a firearm, which is negative, no one will rob me or others around me, which is a positive. A person who has not experienced any of these situations will not know the positive, but only the negative. The results are not always positive, though. For example, for me, if I try to defuse a situation with a firearm, I'm risking my life, which is negative. Considering you're trying to present something like a robbery can escalate to something like a homicide. Others do not understand the philosophy behind the violence in Oakland. If you are not violent, you are a victim. But if you are violent, it's a way to survive, and you also view as a criminal. So for me, it's a loophole.